Hi guys, this is Vishal. So in this video, I'm going to explain the conditional routing mechanism using choice router component in MuleSoft. I'm going to implement conditional flow by calling REST API to get product details based on product type flag. This product type flag values could be like mobile, laptop, computer, which will decide which flow to call at runtime. So let's get started.
I just simply created a one very simple flow with one listener itself. Okay, there's nothing I have added. We will add now. Okay, there is a listener configuration I have added. Now it's running on 8085. So I'm sorry, it's 8089, right? And since we are first implementing the choice router, so I created one choice router. That's a path, and I'm taking one URI parameter. That's a choice flag. That or maybe we can change to product flag. Okay, so this product flag we will get from the user. Okay, now since we're using this product flag, so in the process section we'll first try to store that product flag. And the last time we checked how we can create, like, this is storing that product flag into the new variable. So one way, the conventional way, is to use set variable, right? Last time we checked another way to create a variable, that by using the transform message. So that component, that way we can also create. So we'll try that way. So we can use a transform message, right? We can place it over here. Okay, and here, okay, let's change the variable. Can I rename? You can say product flag variable. Okay, I'll open it. Now here I'll click on this add new target, or maybe I can edit the current target. Okay, I don't want to output as a payload, I want to output as a variable, right? So here I can set the variable. Then this would be the new variable name you want to set. So product flag var, that's a variable I want to set. I click on OK, it changes, and this is not the syntax I want. It's going to be a very plain simple syntax. I'll take everything off. Now we have that variable. We're taking that URI parameter from this one, right? From the URI params, right? This is where we have it. So we can set that URI parameter to this one. So what we can do is that attributes, right? Type control space dot URI param dot, then open the double quote. That's one way. Okay, and here should the set to product flag. So this is the way to set our variable. So basically we are trying to read the URI parameters and we are setting it to our new variable, that's product flag variable. So this is the one way of creating variable rather than going with the conventional way. Okay, so the advantage of using this product variable, creating the variable this way, is that, let's say if you want to use a transform message, you are transforming, along with that you're setting some variable, right? Last time we checked that in error handling mechanisms, we handle the errors. We created we constructed a custom message for the error. Along with that, we also set the HTTP status. So for setting the HTTP status, we use the same transform message to create a variable along with creating a new payload. So that's actually the use case of that. It's like a 2-in-1. Okay, now we set it. So we'll just simply try to log it first. Just it's very put it, and let's have it on system. So here I can say like product flag choice, then I'll say var store. Okay, and since it's asking to default it about if it's null, then and I'll put it in bracket. That's it. Now I will choose to have choice router. Okay, now I will drag this and append it to my logger. Now once you take this choice router, it will show this is a kind of the structure where choice router has. There can be multiple when blocks we can put. As soon as you pull any component you want to add to the choice router, it will be added in a when block itself. there can be nothing in the choice router outside when or default. Okay, so everything should comes in when or default. Okay, default will be the one, because if either of the when condition, okay, neither of the when condition executes, then it goes to the default. It's like a switch case, so there would be multiple cases. If not a single executes or not a single passed evaluates to true, then it will go to the default case. So that's how we have it. So choice router, and these are the when. So if I open this when conditions, right, the when section, there is expression tag we have, and here you should write the expression. So enable it. So here your expression should comes, okay, and this expression should evaluates to true, evaluates to a boolean value, okay, because it's a boolean, because we're checking the condition. So if that boolean expression evaluates to true, then that particular flow will be called, okay. If it's true evaluates to false, then it will check for the another when condition if it's present, or it will eventually go to the default section. We'll try to build multiple when cases, and then we'll set the conditions on top of it, okay. So eventually for like first we will add one request, okay. Not or what we can do is that we can create a different flows over here, okay, and that flows can be referred over here based on the flow reference, okay. Let's try this. Let's modularize our flow. So what we can do, I can create here, okay. Here I can say get products by product type, okay. Mm, that's a display name I'm going taking, that's a mobile, okay. Now we will set this request configuration, okay. I have already kept one for our service. That's a get, right? So here I will change, I'll place this one, this is needed, okay. I have already here, we'll put it, okay. And here it requires one URI parameter that is of name. You can go and check, this is the URI parameter it is expecting, okay. That's a product type, so we will take this name and set it over here, okay. Or we can just simply call let's go with the normal way, okay. Oh sorry, okay, this is the product type, and you can set the URI parameter over here, right? So yeah, I will switch on the expression mode. Here I will create it. So this is the way, okay. Let's open this block. Here I will set, this is my product type and this is my value. I want to search first for mobile, okay. So I will just mark done. So our first flow is created, okay. Let's just make a call to that, and we will be able to get the data. Now what we can do is that it's, since it's a very simple flow, so let's say to one logger, okay, and we'll just put it, okay. Now similar to this, we will have a multiple flows. So what I can just simply copy this, and here I'll rename it to based on the computer. So we'll have two conditions, okay. Here request name I'll change, and also I will change the value we are passing as a URI parameter over here. In URI parameter, this here will change to computer, okay, will remain the same. Let's keep this now as of now, and we'll add one more for third case. That's for the laptop. It's kind of a straightforward. The flows will remain the same. I'm just trying to build that case which will help. And here, let's change just in value. Okay. All right, we have 3 flows now we created. Now what we can do is just make a call here. Just put the flow reference. Okay, now we'll build the first or when condition from here. Build and edit, and let's make this is a flow reference, and here from the flow rem I can make a call to which one. So I want to build first for the computer, so I will say computer. Okay, all right. Now we haven't built the conditions yet. Now we will build a condition. Now it is asking, so what could be the conditions? We set the product flag. We just have to check whether this product flag, like the way we kept it over here, if this product flag is C, okay, then call this computer. Okay, so we are checking for the computer, right? This is we called this one. Okay, this is the flow we are going to call. That means we're trying to take data for the product type computer, so we have to check whether product flag is C or not. So here I can build the expression. Okay, this should return into the boolean value. So product vars dot I type control space. It will not help you. It will not like what you can say. It will the product flags variable may not be visible at here, but you can type it. Okay, so I will type, so because it will say it's not found, but actually it will give you a warning, but that will work. Okay, so what's the variable name? We set it product flag var. Okay, so I can use this. Okay, equal to C, right? That's the one we want to use. Okay, it says was not found. So basically it says that this variable is not visible in the choice, but actually eventually you will see this will run. Okay, so the first condition we built, and when we set the conditions, if this flag is set like has value C, then call this flow. Okay, now we'll build a second condition. Okay, we'll use flow reference. Now I'll simply drag and it will automatically create the when condition section. Okay, when I drag and just hover over the choice router, you will see this one black vertical line. Whenever you see black vertical line, just drag it over there, so it will automatically create one more when conditions. And here within the flow reference, I want to call now laptop. Okay, that's the one I want to make. And here again I can change the expression. Okay, so vars dot product flag var equal to L. That's my product flag. Again I'll create a one more condition. I see the vertical line, just drop it. And here I'll make a call to mobile, and here I'll set the conditions. Product flag var is equal to M. So we got all 3 conditions set, right? Now we will set the default conditions. Now default condition is that if we don't find anywhere, if neither of this condition gets true, then eventually come to the default case and return all product details. Okay, so I just simply, instead of creating a flow reference, I just make a HTTP request. Call this HTTP request here. Okay, and here I'll say simply get products. Nothing, I'm tracking all products. Okay, that's the one we have. Right, get products, correct. So we build the flow, we created a choice router, so choice router will run, this will run one at a time. Okay, only one will be executed out of it. That is based on the condition, not everything. This is a choice router. We'll go how we can run everything at into the different router. So eventually what I can do is that we are going to get the data into the JSON format, because that's the product details, product service that we're making a call to. And eventually out of this transform choice router, we can put one transform message to convert that data, right? So here I will put transform message, okay, and I'll try to convert the data to XML. Okay, so here I'll say products, and here product, and here and set the payload. Okay, that's my transfer message. So finally flow is created. Why is it giving the errors? Let's check it. Okay, I haven't checked the user configurations. Okay, I will save this. Okay, so our flow is ready. Okay, we build the conditions, we build different flows. Now what we can do is that we'll try to run this, or instead of running, we will debug that code and see where it will go based on these conditions. Okay, so I can set one debug pointer at here, one at this level, one at this. Okay, in case if it goes to default case, and finally we'll have one on transfer message. Okay, then we can debug this we're good to debug. Okay, it has failed for some reason. Let's check why. Okay, it's a problem with our flow name. It cannot use a character, that's we said. So let's change to this. Okay, I will set we'll also have to change over here because flow names are different. So let's take that. All right, hope it will say yes. Okay, it has built. Okay, now I'll just clear the logs. Now we will go to Postman, try to hit that request. So it is like I'll create over here. So this is something 8089. We have choice router. This is the flag, and here I have to set the value. So first I want to check for the computers. Okay, so I'll set the value as a C. Okay, so make sure we have the same conditions we set. This is one, right? So this is choice router. I will set. Okay, now just simply hit it. So it will come back to. So it will open the debug mode and come to the very first. Okay, now we are here. Okay, here in the debugger you can check what is the variable so far, any payload we got. Okay, nothing, right? So we can move forward now. I'll step over by shortcut F6. it will set the variable and come to logger. So it will take time. Okay, finally it has come to here. Now here you can see in the logger we have, this is the message that's going to set. So fine, it has created one variable, right? So now we will move forward. So now it will come to the choice, the main choice router. Okay, now it is on this. Now it will evaluate these conditions. Okay, now first it will go to this, the first condition. Okay, and the first condition over here we have, can we check here? Okay, black type, no. Okay, so first condition we have, that is for, I guess, computer itself. Okay, we'll see. Okay, can I make it big? I'm not seeing the way what is the first condition it was for. Okay, so we'll just type over so we can see where it goes. Okay, so first of all it's there on the flow reference. Now if I type F6, okay, it has gone to my computer flow, right? That's the one I was expecting. So it will make a call. So that means the condition has evaluated to true. Okay, that's actually the case. So when condition has evaluated to true, because we set the product flag to C, and it is making a call to that get products type based on the computer value. Okay, so it will make a call to the request, then it will go to the logger. So we got the product details. Now you can see the product details over here. Okay, in the payload, that is based on for the computer type. And then now if I type F6, it will come out and come to this transform message. Now transform message will try to transform that. Okay, so now if I type F6, so basically what happened, it executed only one flows and rest it has skipped because the condition has been passed over here and rest has to skip. Okay, he got, and that choice router got its when section, so it executed that. Then eventually after the transform message, if I type F6, it will come out. Okay, and if I go to my transform, like my postman, I can see the response that has been transformed to XML. And if you see the product type, we're getting only for computer. Okay, nothing else. So we got the details only for computer. Now we will try to change that value here, and we'll set to M. Okay, that is for mobile, and we will see how it executes again. Okay, I'll send it. Okay, now it has come. So we will just step over to logger, then it will come to choice block. Now it will go to the second when section. Okay, so if I now from here, if I type F6, third one. Okay, this is for the laptop, this is for computer, this is for mobile. Now from here it will make a call to my mobile one. Okay, so if I just type F6, it will come to here, the request. So it will make a call to request. Step over F6, we got the details for product type mobile, right? Then if I step over again, it will come to transform message, that will transform. And then if I end it, here I have the details for product type mobile. Now here you can see this. Okay, so I'm making a condition, I'm deciding which flow to call at the runtime. Okay, now we will see the default one. Okay, when this executes. Now other than this, all three values, we'll just try to use this E. Okay, which is not where we don't have any condition when condition set for this value. Now here I will make a call, it will come to this place. Now we will step over. Now I'm into the choice router. Neither of the when condition will be called this time, it will go to the default section. So I will make a call, so it has gone to the default section, right? So from default it will make a call to that request, get all the products, come to the transform message. Okay, we have everything now. And if I step over, if I open, you have details for everything. Okay, for mobile as well as for computer, right? So this way you can make a call, you can use the choice router to build the different conditions or the decisions, you can say. And if not a single decision or when condition returns true, then it will go to the default case.